Hi everyone, Murdoch here, hope you're well. Now in this video, I know the title sounded a bit harsh, but let me explain how footwork, or how you walk, will determine how you place your feet at address. Now I've made a video on this last year, but I find it so important. It often is the root cause for so many. And as you watch this video and understand it, you'll see how you're not able to fix some of these faults because of this. And it's so overlooked. So let me explain. Now, look at how your feet are first. So there are people that walk like this, feet turned out. And there are people that are pigeon-toed. There are also people that would wear pressure on the outside of their shoes from perhaps being a little bit bow-kneed, or just the way their feet are. So this will heavily impact how you load in the backswing and how you transfer in the turning action through the downswing and impact. So for example, if you're performing my turn drill, but you forget that you're naturally slightly turned out with your feet. So let's assume, here we go, I've turned my right foot out, thought nothing of it, made a turn. Notice how it's very easy for the weight to travel to the outside of the right foot. This can do a couple of things to your upper body. You'll notice how you won't have the load point I describe. The weight moving to the outside can encourage a right knee and right hip shift laterally, sending your body in a lean towards the target, creating an overswing, breaking down the left arm. All of these things are kind of a snowball effect from just one thing down here. If you do my plumb bob drill and the right foot is turned out, just try it now yourself as you're watching. Turn your right foot out and try and turn the left hip through impact. You'll find it's a real pull up the inside of your right thigh here. It's kind of anchoring you back. It's like it's stuck in cement from the knee down. I can't turn through. So can you see what will happen through impact if you're in that position? The face will be delivered open, heel shots, shank shots, heavy shots, top shots. I can't be in my trapped position. Now the second golfer comes in and he's a little bit pigeon-toed. Might find you can get the load point all right, but can you see how it will restrict on the way through? Because I'm too stuck from the knee down. It's restricting my turn. So be very careful of that. I need you to plant your feet correctly. So imagine you're standing on a clock face here. 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 6 behind me, 9 here. You need your right foot to be between 12 and the 1. Then you make your little hip bump to align your right hip and knee inside that instep, and already you can feel a little bit more pressure on the inside of that right foot. The little hip bump is because our right hand is lower on the club. Left foot turned out ever so slightly, more like 11 o'clock on the clock face to help the turn through. Can you see now as you perform the drill without the club, how you'll feel the loading on the inside of that right foot as you turn your right hip? Then you can feel how you're dynamic off that right side, helping the left hip clear with your right foot slightly turned out. If you're someone that has a slightly bow-kneed look to the walk, or pressure building on the outside of their shoes, for example, can you see how it's a must? It's so important for you to create right in the forefront of that load. I like a credit card analogy. So imagine you're setting up. I want you to feel like there's pressure on the inside of the right foot, slightly lighter on the outside, and imagine someone can take a credit card payment right here. That's perfect analogy. Back in the day, it used to be a golf ball wedged under there. I know Callaway have got a kind of wedge that you slip under. I don't think you need to be quite that dramatic. It's just an awareness of that load point. So just be wary of that. It will heavily impact the fact that you can't make a swing change if you let the weight move to the wrong area of your feet. You get to the outside, it's going to be impossible for you to turn, starting the downswing with the hips, because you'll fall over. You just won't be able to make that downswing turn, you know, turn the hips down. I just can't feel myself possible to do that, because you're moving the weight to the outside. And you can just see how the club will come inside and an over the top move can happen. If you film yourself, you'll make a good self-diagnosis of it. So be very wary of the feet. Hope you enjoyed it. Comments are welcome. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.